for the next man. Stand up.
They're from the West Coast now, done all sorts of places in America, and now they're in New York for the first time in 3 years. The Rolling Stones! The Rolling Stones! Howdy guys, welcome to Classic Rock Cave. Today I'm looking at Get Your Yayas Out. Recorded by the Rolling Stones in 1969, November 1969 at the Madison Square Gardens. Released in December 1970. One of the greatest live albums, I think anyway, of all time. Firstly, the introduction to the album. Producer and engineer Glyn Johns mixed together a collage of MC introductions made by Sam Cutler on the US tour, making it the most inventive intro to any live rock album. Secondly, the fact that the album features the Rolling Stones as a 6-piece band, just how the Stones began, featuring the late Ian Stewart on piano. Thirdly, Mick Taylor, just 20 years old. His soloing and overall playing added depth to the Stones sound that was sorely needed in '69. The Stones were in their prime. Charlie Watts, 28 years old, Mick Taylor, 20, Mick Jagger, 26, Keith Richards, 25 years old, and Bill Wyman, 32 years of age. Fourthly, the banter between the songs is short, sharp, and to the point. Edited once more by engineer Glyn Johns, giving the flow to the album. Fifthly, Chuck Berry. The Stones stuck to their rock and roll roots, with 2 Chuck Berry songs featured on the album, namely Little Queenie and Carol, despite having a catalogue of their own compositions to choose from that were also played on the tour. Songs such as Under My Thumb, Satisfaction, and I'm Free, all excluded from the album in favour of 2 Chuck Berry compositions. Sixthly, Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger was at his peak. Vocal performance, stage outfit, and not to mention the blues harp performance he played on Midnight Rambler. Mick was at his best. Seventhly, the cover. Charlie Watts posing with a donkey, making it the most original, fascinating Stones album cover ever. Inspired by a line from a Bob Dylan song, Visions of Johanna, jewels and binoculars hang from the head of the mule. The sound, for the first time, the Stones toured with a proper sound system.
It's just suddenly it's back to learning how to play on stage again. So for us, it was all like a school again, the '69 tour.
The guitar sounds of Keith Richards and Mick Taylor are a strong feature on this album. Tube amplifiers cranked up to maximum volume for natural distortion. What a pleasure. The real deal, rock and roll at its best. And then the title, Get Your Yayas Out, taken from a Blind Boy Fuller song, Get Your Yayas Out. Blind Fuller, a blues guitarist vocalist from the 1930s. Get your yayas out means get your ass out of here. And then last but not least, Charlie Watts. Charlie was the backbone of this album. Given a nod from Mick before Honky Tonk Woman, Charlie laid down the groove. The challenge with rock and roll is that it should swing and bounce. And Get Your Yayas Out swings and bounces. This is Charlie's album, and maybe that's why he ended up on the cover. Thanks for listening from Classic Rock Cave. See you next time. Cheers.